Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I literally did this whole video 30 minutes ago, like like a couple seconds ago, and I totally forgot what I was saying. I messed up so many times and I just wanted to redo it because I might not be the best editor because I don't even edit my videos, or like I'm not me doing this or that, but like at least I want to know what I'm saying. I already have planned out what I'm going to say so I don't mess up. So I want to start off by saying, if you have not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and turn on the post notifications so you never miss a video. And go ahead and like this video and comment your favorite color. Wait, no, comment your zodiac sign because I'm very curious. I'm a Taurus and I feel like sometimes it's correct what people say. So the whole time I was looking this way, now I'm gonna look this way because it's best eye to eye. So let's get started. So today's video is just a Q&A. I put some questions down that like I feel like you guys would like to know. Like I didn't write them down, I just have them in my head. I'm gonna make this video fast because I don't want it to be too long, so I'm just gonna go straight to the point. Okay, so this video is basically just I'm 15, I have a kid, he's 5 months old, and I just want to talk about that because I feel like not many teens have babies. They don't know what it's like, they're scared, they don't know what they're gonna go through, and I want to help them out. This is just a personal like point of view because I know many pregnancies are completely different, and stuff like that. So we're gonna get straight into the video. We're gonna start by order, so we're gonna start before I even got pregnant. Before I even got pregnant, I was, I believe, 13. Let's just start there because I don't want to go way back. Just to the important parts. I was 13. Let's just say I was in a good influence, and let's just end there. And then 14 came along, and I believe I started dating this one boy, right? We're not gonna say no names, so you guys don't be a chismosas or chismosos, okay? Or both. I don't know. So I was dating this one boy, right? And we were going out. I was happy, I was happy. Let's just say that. I was in love, whatever. And we started going out. We started going out on August 13. And then, December came along and things happened, right? Like most relationships do, not all of them, most of them, like the majority of them. They have relationship, like actual connection, I don't want to go into details, so and I ended up pregnant, right? I ended up pregnant on December 3rd. I actually know the dates because not that long ago happened. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just itchy. So I found out I was pregnant on December 3rd, and I decided to tell my mom. My mom freaked out, like not to freak out like oh my god, like screaming, freak out, just like just like I don't know how to explain it. She was just like, what are you gonna do? Like she wasn't mad. She was just like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, are you gonna keep it, or are you gonna, what are you gonna do? Like tell me. And I was like, well, I'm gonna keep it. I didn't wanna abort or anything like that. And then I told the actual dad of the baby, and then he's like, well, I'm gonna be there for you, right? And like all of that. And then I told my dad. He's like, well, we can't do nothing about it anymore. Like, are you gonna keep it? Like, now you have to keep it, right? And if you don't want to, then that's fine. Like, did you tell your mom? And I was like, yeah, like she I just talked to her like a couple minutes ago, and then that's it, right? That happened on December 3rd. And then I wasn't living with my mama. I was living with my stepdad because, I was a bad influence. I was just rude all the time with her. And then I never actually, we never had an actual connection, when I was actually with her in California. And she actually came from Washington, not Washington D.C., Washington. She came from Washington all the way to California. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. California. Pick me up and be like, hey, your dad can't take care of you because he works. He can't take you to the clinic. What if something bad happens to you? You're gonna be alone. You're gonna be in school or something. So you need to come with me. And I was like, okay. I wasn't like, oh my god, like I don't want to go. I was just like, okay, it's fine. Like if I'm gonna keep the baby, I need to get my things together and all that. And then during the pregnancy, I was in Washington since January because I couldn't stay in California. And then during the pregnancy, I met more people over here in Washington, and like I started hanging out with them. Like the pregnancy didn't bother me at all. Like I was comfortable. Like, and I even told some of my friends, right? Because during school, the whole pandemic, we had to leave school, do online school, right? So basically, oh my god, my back. I was just hanging out with them, the whole time, and then I was having a blast, I was having fun, like I was being a teenager, I could say. And then, as like the 8th month came by, like, I started getting more tired, and I was like, I'm gonna take a break, like, I'll just hang out with you guys when the baby's here, right? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. And then like maybe like 2 or 3 people like came to visit me. They're like, hey, how you doing, like, and stuff like that, right? And then the birth was coming closer, right? And I started freaking out because when I had my periods before I even got pregnant, they didn't hurt. Like I never got cramps, I never got anything. They were just surprised me. And like because I didn't really pay attention to myself when I was before I got pregnant, I would just like be like, oh, I got my period, I guess I gotta put a pad now. Like I never actually timed it, and like just like, oh, I put a pad now, I got a little, like I wasn't a heavy flow, I was a little flow. So I was like, oh, a little blood, put a pad. And as the day came closer to the birth, like I started getting cramps, and I was like, Mom, like I think it's time now. She's like, no, like until it starts, getting like minute after minute, that's like, or like 5 minutes after 5 minutes, that's when you will know. And like it would just come like randomly, so it would just hurt a little, and then I'd be like, bye. And then after that, like maybe like 2 weeks later, a week later, the actual day came. And then I was like, Mom, I'm not feeling so good. And she saw that I was actually struggling, like not to the point where I was dying. I would just be like, ooh, like it hurts. But like we didn't go to the hospital. It was just like, oh, like it hurts maybe like an hour ago, and then like 5 hours ago. Like it was just bad, but it wasn't like intense to the point where I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna give birth, And then I had to get a checkup, my last checkup, like my second to last checkup, because the day you're supposed to give birth, they give you a checkup. But like the second to last one, I went, right? And then the doctor's like, I'm gonna check you, everything. And he told me that I was 3 centimeters dilated, and that after 4 it was early birth, like early opening or whatever you want to call it. And that I had to go to the hospital, right? And then my sisters were out, they were with some of their little friends, and my mom was like, hey, and she told the ladies, hey, can they sleep over, or can they just stay there until like until like nighttime, until like she gives birth, right? And she's like, yeah, no problem, all of that. And then they stayed with the lady, and me and my mom went to the hospital. We packed, everything was packed already, so we took it, you know, because I was precautious. I was like, you know, like, I'm gonna give birth anytime soon, I need to pack up. It was a week before I had to give birth, so it was 39 weeks when he was born. So we got there, and you know, they're like, what's your reason? You know, this, my doctor told me to come here because I'm 3 centimeters dilated, and that it could happen anytime soon, right? And it was like around 4 or 5 p.m. when I got there on July 27th, I believe. Yeah, on July 27th at like around 4 or 5 p.m. And then we got there, and then they were just giving you water. You know, you need to drink a lot of water. They were just taking the temperature, taking out blood and stuff like that. And then, you know, I was, you know, they're like, oh my god, you're making progress. Keep making progress, right? And it got to the point when I got from 3 centimeters all the way to 7 centimeters. And to the 7 centimeters, I didn't feel a lot of pain. It was just like mostly like discomfort, because you know, your legs, they shake. So they were like this at 7 centimeters. And like, because it was like this, like, I didn't know when I was like, you know, having cramps. So I was like, you know what, like, after 7 centimeters, I feel like I can't do it anymore. Can I just get the epidural? And mom was like, you sure? I was like, yeah, like, I can't go any farther without the epidural. And they sat me down, they put me in this position. I'm not entirely sure how to describe it. It was just like sitting down, facing forward with my hands like on a pillow, so my back was straight. And then they just told me a bunch of things, and I don't even remember because like I was so stressed out. I was like, what if it hurts? What if, like, they were just telling me like the pros and cons about it and all of that. And after they put me in the injection, it hurt for like a minute, I believe. Like, not intense. It was just like maybe like when you scratch yourself for like too long or something. And then after that, like, I felt nothing. My legs were numb. I couldn't move them for like maybe like the rest of the day, the night, I believe, because it was already like 11:30, I believe, or 11. And then, you know, they're like, just wait until you're 10 centimeters and you're ready to push, you know. And then the next time the doctor checked me, I was 9.5 centimeters. And like, it felt weird. I felt like I wanted to push out and like, you know, give birth already, because it felt weird. Like, it felt like, you know, I felt the head pushing out, but like, it wasn't time yet, because if I pushed out, it would be too early. And like, I got to the point where it was too uncomfortable, where I started pushing out myself. And like, that was where I, you know, caused problems, because I was 9 centimeters done, right? Like, I needed a half more, I believe, or like one more, because I don't remember if it was 9 or 9.5. But let's just say it was around there. And like, I started pushing, right? Like, by myself. Like, I started making force. And like, it wasn't time yet, so like, I started bleeding, right? Like, I gave birth and then I started bleeding a lot. Sorry, I'm talking a lot, that's why. I started bleeding a lot, and then the doctor's like, I need to put stitches. And like, stitches don't hurt. They just, you know, I was in epidural. It probably hurt to be don't have epidural, but because I had it, it just felt like, you know, when you're sewing like that, it just felt like 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Like, it didn't feel, it just felt like a poke, like, but like, you know, like the acrylic nails, like the pointy ones, you just go like that. And then after that, my mom was, you know, recording. She was taking pictures of the baby and like me with the baby after they gave it to him, because, you know, they just wipe off everything and they give it to you. And yeah, like, that was the whole birth. And then it was April 28th at like 12:19 when he gave birth. And he was 6.6. He waited, I'm sorry, half hiccups, 6.6. And from long, it was 19, I believe. Yeah. Oh, that's sour. Okay. And after that, you know, I couldn't sleep. It wasn't because it didn't let me. It was just because I had to pee a lot. I felt like I was gonna drop Angel because, you know, he's very small. He's very fragile. I feel like I was gonna drop him. I feel like he was hungry all the time. I feel like I had to change him all the time as well. Like it was just more because of a mom, like what's it called? Like a mom mode, we could say, like a mom instinct to like just stay awake. And mom was like, you need to go to sleep. I gotta take care of him. And like when she could take care of him, I'd be like, oh, like careful, you know. Like I know she was doing, but like my head was like, look, tell her to be careful, you know. And then after he was 2 months, we went to his checkup, and then I went for mine because, you know, you have to go after to see if the stitches are gone or everything. And like they weren't, but you know, he's like, oh, you know, they fall off by itself. And I was like, okay. And for the stitches, they do fall off by themselves. And if you're gonna get stitches, they burn. And the doctors, I believe, or like I forgot who, they give you like a little bottle with like, you know, that squirts. Sorry, that squirts, and you could just put cold water, and then whenever you're peeing, when it starts to burn, just put cold water on it, and then it's supposed to not burn. And that really helped because I was literally dying every time I go pee. And like I had to go every like maybe 2 to 3 hours, and like it burned so bad. And like even if you hold it in and like it just burns, you know. And after that, when they fell off, you know, like around 2.5 months, you know, it stopped burning. I got birth control around 2 months when he was 2 months. I got Nexplanon, the one that goes right here. It's 3 years. You know, at first I don't think it did anything to me because, you know, at first I didn't sleep a lot, and then after that I slept a lot, like around 2 to 4 months, or like a month, like 2 to 3 months, and then now I'm back to normal. So I got the next one. I was supposed to get medication and I didn't get medication. Right now I'm working out, you know. I just started working out today. So, and then, you know, let's just see how it goes. And then that's it. Right now he's 14.14. That's how much he weighs. And then I think long is 28. Like this probably. My throat is dry. And I think that's it. For those of you be like, you don't have a future. Well, for my future, for those of you who don't know, I have 2 things that I want to do, but mainly one. It's hair, makeup, and nails, like all in one. Like right now I'm learning how to do makeup, and like I'm getting the hang of it, kinda. I'm not sure. So yeah, like I want to do hair. I'm working that right now, and then next year I want to do I'm doing makeup right now, and then next year I want to do hair, and then next year, and then the other year, like 12th grade, I want to do nails, and then I just want to put them all together in one business, and then do it for parties and stuff like that. And I'm gonna stop talking because it's about to be 20 minutes in the video, and I don't want to make it too long. If you have any other question and want me to make a better Q&A, more about my life, not just about the pregnancy, go ahead and drop them down below. actually no, if I actually don't get notifications about my comments, so go ahead and go to my Instagram. I'm gonna put them down in the description. Go to my Instagram and text me, okay? In Snapchat, I don't think I answer unless it's like search, like you search me up and then you add me. Go ahead and text me there. On Instagram, Snapchat, I also have Facebook, so I'll also put that down below if you guys want it. Or just go to my Instagram, and on my highlights I have all of my social medias that I have. I also have TikTok, so go to my Instagram and you will see it there, okay? So like I said in the beginning of this video, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because we're both cool, we're both aesthetic, we're both cool. Go ahead and subscribe, turn on the post notifications, like this video, and hope you have a good day. Hope you're doing good. Please don't do anything dumb. And if you're not having a good day, you could also text me on Instagram. I answer 24/7 because I'm always on my phone. And if I don't, I'll answer you as fast as I possibly can. Okay? So I hope you guys have a good day. And I love you. Bye.